My declarations: one, lose 20 pounds. I've lost 2 pounds. So I'm there.
Woo!
Awesome.
Woo!
Bought me a
Good.
bicycle today as well. I walk around every night. I'm home. I walk around the neighborhood for at least 3 new neighbors, and I was at a car rally helping to park cars yesterday, and I talked to 800
That's
straight.
awesome.
800.
Wow. So awesome.
Please to put together some plans what I'm going to do with food.
That's
a
great.
lot.
Jim.
Congrats.
Proud of you.
Very well done.
Thank you.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm pretty much doing it myself. So if I have a breakdown, then I'll get in contact with you guys and let you know. But so far, I've been doing really good.
Awesome.
Anything else, Jim, that you'd like to share?
I just focused on it and stay with it instead of not go back to the old me. That's the biggest thing.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to
Yeah.
that. Right.
Hey, how's everyone's internet connection? I just lost Jim a little bit. Did anyone else?
Yeah, a little bit.
I struggle quite a bit.
Okay, anyone who does Zoom, I lost a lot of what Jim said at the beginning, but is there any, Zena, is there anything we could do that could prevent that?
I mean, the internet connection is internet connection, right? I think maybe if we're encountering that, we can just, log out and come back in. Sometimes that helps.
Okay.
But yeah.
Excellent.
If he's walking around too, which it sounded like he could be, that could factor in, of course.
He's sitting outside.
No, I'm sitting on the
Yeah.
It's better now. Maybe it was my connection. Who knows? Okay, that's great, Jim. You want to end by sharing your contract with us?
The contract. I am never remember this thing. I have to work on this thing. I'm drawing a blank now.
I am.
Got that part, but I can't think of the first word.
Isn't it a handsome, vulnerable man?
Committed.
That's it. Thank you.
Sexy.
I am a vulnerable, connected leader.
Yeah, yes, you are.
Jim, say it again. Say it again.
Word vulnerable. I am a Carrie. I am a committed, vulnerable, connected leader.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Yes. On that.
Hey,
All right.
Jim, did you bring home your contract? You know how they rolled it up for us? Did you bring that home with you?
No, I did not. I took a picture.
Okay, you have a picture of it? Can you print it off and put it up somewhere so you're seeing it on a regular basis? So
Jim.
it's going into your conscious?
Yes.
You did not bring home your contract?
It wouldn't fit in my suitcase.
Oh my God.
Wow.
It was a piece of paper.
I sat with mine on the plane like this. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. Don't forget it.
Okay,
It's
so
like it was my life.
in the sake of time, let's go to Carrie.
Okay, so as you guys know, my declaration is $100,000 between now and graduation, and then my marathon training. And so my marathon is June 15th. I'm already signed up, and it's up in Duluth, Minnesota. So I'm on my training plan, and then actually as soon as we get off of here, I'm going for a training run. So it's on tap.
How many miles?
How many miles am I running today? 10.
Awesome.
So, yep. So my biggest thing is nutrition, keeping my nutrition on. And even I was very proud of myself, to be quite honest, because with my breakdown that was happening on Friday, I noticed, because I will get into not eating, that's my thing. And I still made sure I ate, and I still made sure I ate healthy. So I felt good. So that was another commitment I stayed connected to. So I felt good there. So yeah, so I'm headed out here in just a little bit and have my run scheduled for next week as well. So my I am extremely, extremely clear on my vision for my business, what I'm offering, what I'm selling. And I spent some time this week with both of my salespeople. And yesterday I was on a Skype call with my LinkedIn coach, actually. And they're very clear that my business is like totally exploding, like literally going to explode. So, so it's kind of interesting because I think there's a little bit of breakdown coming up because I'm naturally starting to get into how is it possible for me to handle all this because it's evident that it's going to grow so fast.
What is your business exactly again?
Yeah, so I'm a leadership coach and I'm focusing on healthcare leaders, VPs and up, VPs and execs in the healthcare space, along with physicians and nurse practitioners, chiropractors, all of that. So anyone that's in the healthcare space whatsoever. And the program that I'm launching is called Ground, Grow, and Give, which is a 6-month cohort of 16 leaders from across the globe that'll come in that are learning to get grounded, spiritually awakened, and really starting to go back into their personal vision. And then they all go on a retreat together. And so it is a retreat that's a transformational retreat, as well as giving back in a very big way. So the one that I'm launching right now that I'm filling will launch August 1st. And they are actually going to go to Thailand in February and do the elephant refuges. And then I have another one that'll launch in November. They'll go to New Zealand, another one that launches in January, and they go to Africa. And so each cohort will only have 16 from anywhere across the globe. And it'll be G3 Thailand, G3 New Zealand, G3 Africa, whatever. So right now, all I'm selling is 16 spots into the first program.
And do you actually go yourself?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I run the retreat.
Oh, I think so. So you're going to Thailand and New Zealand.
I am.
Cool,
And
yeah.
Africa.
Wow.
And I'm taking a group to Costa Rica in November already. So yeah.
Cool.
Hey,
Yeah.
Awesome.
Carrie,
Yeah.
just a quick note. This is Kelly.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, honey. It sounds, you said your business is about to boom.
Mhm.
One thing that I know Shanda is very strong about, and she talks about a lot, is having an assistant. Do you have an assistant yet?
Yeah, I have an admin assistant that's also a graphic designer. And then I'm actually looking for a stronger like admin assistant, if that makes sense. Like my graphic designer is
Yeah.
great from the creative standpoint. She does the admin assistant work, but she's not as organized in details as I need her to be. And she actually does better in the graphic design part for my business. And so I actually want to shift her more to that piece of it and then get a stronger admin assistant. And then I have 2 sales so far, and I'm actually bringing on a 3rd.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think with everything you have going on, if you haven't started that process, that'd be something you probably should throw into the mix, because it sounds like if your business is going to boom, you want to be ready, of course.
Yeah,
It's already booming. it sounds like.
they're actually predicting that it could easily be, because I've even been in conversations with Shanda as well, that it could easily go from like a 5-figure business to a 7-8-figure business in less than a year. Like it's a little overwhelming.
Wow.
So how can we help you remember to eat? Should we send you pictures of food? Or? That's what I'm worried about. Do you want suggestions for food? I'm very into food.
Yeah,
and healthy food too.
Yeah, I actually don't need suggestions, just for the fact that I have so many. I mean, I've got it all. It's just me taking the time to eat. And I do even a ton of self-care. For some reason, I just, in my mind, that's the lowest priority thing for me. And so I actually am focusing and shifting from a vision standpoint to say, this is the year that, because my body functions really well, and it's I am focusing on what could life be like, and I want to feel what it feels like to actually be operating in the highest possible performance in my body. That's where my shift is.
Okay, we got to move on. Thank you. It'd be really nice, Carrie. Why don't you share your website link, so we can really fully understand. I would like to fully understand better what you're doing.
Yeah, my website is in development, so it
But
won't
then
help you right now.
I'm still a little bit lost in what you're doing, so I want to be a better understanding of it. Okay, Amanda, are you ready?
Yeah, sure. I'll make it quick. My declaration is 10 generated emails a day. I did that Thursday on the bus, and that felt really great, but it didn't really generate a result. So what I did Friday was get in contact with a VA to hire her to do it. And today, I was supposed to do it Friday in my head, but I sent it to her today, all the information that she needs, like the first generator email example, so she knows what to send out. I think I have to train her a bit. And then the follow-up when they asked for more information, and it just gave her all my strategies on how I did it when I booked it. So I want her to go ahead and book the calls with the potential experts and screen them. So I'm outsourcing it. So my declaration is not 10. Yeah, my declaration is not 10 generated emails a day, but that's my formula in my head to reach the goal of having my second summit go live. So that's just what I broke it down to, because that's what I did the last time, minimum 10 a day. But I'll have to get her started, and I'll get another VA started at the same time, I think, to kind of benchmark if she doesn't work out. And I think I'll work at it on this. I will work at it at the same time myself, but send it to the people I've already been in contact with. So I'll take care of them so that it's still moving ahead if she doesn't work out. And then I have 5 clients. I got the 1 client out of the 5. So I have 4 left. Yeah, I got 1 client Thursday. I really just shoved it down her throat.
That's a good
literally.
roll, huh?
I think that's my method. It's not the gentle soft that I want to practice, but it got the job done.
To be clear, 10 emails a day. I don't get that. What are you talking about?
Sorry, that's just in my head. I'm launching my second summit on 9th of July.
What's it called?
And in order, just to say, make love, not war.
Okay.
And in order, my recipe, in order to get it done, was a minimum of 10 new generator emails a day to get experts to say yes to appear on the show. So in order for it to go live and have the experts sign the speakers agreement, that's like my midterm, what do you call it? Intermediate goal, my daily goal that fulfills the goal of my declaration of having my second summit go live by July 9th. Does that make sense?
Got it.
Yep.
So I just broke it down to these daily goals.
Excellent. And then the 5 clients, they're paying $1,000 each, and that's for?
No, I would like them to pay more. My yearly program that I sell, it's $900 a month. So that's $10K plus. But she wasn't ready to go for that just over the phone. So instead, I just sold her a 3-month for $1,000 in order to enroll her. I hope I get more than $1,000 per client, but still, that's $5,000.
Okay, good.
That's great.
Excellent. Are you?
And I need to hug myself every day and say that I'm okay. It's homework from my body. So you can help me by saying that I'm okay and I'm doing good, because I'm a little hard on myself sometimes.
Awesome.
You are doing great.
Awesome.
So Amanda, like,
You
what's
are a leader.
declaration?
More. I want to hear more. Come on.
You're awesome.
You're awesome.
No, I'm kidding.
Amanda, you're awesome. You're a rock star.
Woohoo. Okay, we're gonna have to move
Thank
on.
you.
Stay on time, guys. Okay, how about who else?
Thanks.
Kelly, are you ready?
I'll go.
Who was that?
Go ahead, Kelly.
Oh, okay. Let's see, declarations. I did make a financial commitment, paid with my credit card for my new business, which is basically a makeup cosmetic line. And I'm just waiting for all the products to come so I can start scheduling one-on-ones, parties, events, that kind of stuff. It's a lot more time consuming than I originally thought. There's a lot of training calls, a lot of coaching calls, a lot of leadership calls. So today I'm working on just trying to get everything calendared so I can keep track of all my daytime commitments, leadership commitments, and anything else that I have going on. I was waiting for a little more information so I can place my Amazon order, which is where I will buy my ukulele. I feel like I'm a little behind on that, but I do have 2 months and there's 30 lessons, so I'm not too concerned at this time, and I'm really motivated and excited about that. I've been reconnecting with a lot of my friends. I don't know, in Vision, one of the things I talked about was that I was in my bubble, wasn't connecting, socializing. We had a big barbecue yesterday, a lot of people. I went to my goddaughter's soccer game, going again today for her last soccer game. My husband's birthday is next Sunday. Saturday, I'm planning just a big kind of social event, happy hour event with a bunch of our friends at a local restaurant. So there could be like 30 people there. He doesn't know it yet. I got invited to a one-day leadership event. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the Spartan Race series. It's basically an obstacle event series, and Joe DeSana is a good friend of Shanda's, actually. So we all kind of know each other. So I think that actually, instead of participating in the leadership event, I'm kind of tapped pretty full right now with leadership commitments and obligations. So I think I'm just going to see if I can sit in the back of the room and just kind of soak it in and watch, you know, people go through the experience and hopefully just kind of learn that way. And trying to get together some locals for a team rah-rah meeting over probably next week, depending on everybody's schedule. I think that's it, just kind of in a quick snapshot.
Excellent.
Oh, and I am Jim and I are gonna talk on Tuesday. We haven't confirmed the time. I have volunteered to help him put on his social event. So if anybody has any ideas, we would love to hear. But Jim, I'm here for you, and we'll connect and figure out that time.
Awesome.
Okay, excellent.
Love it.
I'll know more better about what time, sometime after tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, I'll bug you tomorrow late afternoon.
Okay.
Okay. Siobhan.
Okay, so things have been going good. My declarations were for my webinar, which I've been working on, been talking with my accountability partner in Pace. So she's done a bunch of those. So she's been helping me line that up, which is going to tie into getting my 3 clients. I've been working on my crow pose and headstand. That's been going good. I have a little kind of like a tennis elbow thing that I've been dealing with for a year. So I've been really trying to focus on that, Reiki that, put some oils on that, get that stronger so I'll be able to, you know, get it done. Took off kind of Friday half day to see my best friend, which I want to enroll her in HCL. I've been a little skeptical on it because her first husband hated me. She left him after my bachelorette party for my stripper. So therefore, I ruined the marriage. Her new husband is a very type A business guy. He likes his wife in a certain place type. And I feel like if by bringing this to her, which we had a great conversation Friday, we kind of cried and touched on her emotions and her past and childhood, and she needs to release stuff from her mom. I'm honestly scared if I bring this to her and she becomes a more spectacular person than she is and not the little wife that he wants. Again, another husband's going to hate me, you know? Which
That's their problem.
it's not my, I have to get
If
over
she
that.
splits, it doesn't matter.
What'd you say?
If she leaves him, it doesn't matter as long as she likes you.
Then
Yeah.
they can call Amanda.
Yeah, right, exactly. So I'm just kind of dealing with that, but I'm going to get past that. Had a little, last night my daughter said, I want to get up and go to exercise class with you. And I'm like, God, I've been working out a week. I just don't want to get up on Sunday and do that. And she's like, no, let's just do it together. And I went to bed thinking, well, if I don't set my alarm, we're not going to get up. And I thought, no, that's not coming from integrity. That's not what I'm going to do. 2, that's not the person you are anymore. 3, your daughter wants to go work out with you. So get your freaking happy ass up at freaking 5:30 and go. And that's what I did. So I felt good about it. We had a great time, and she's really getting into this working out more, and it's good. It's, you know, because she's not really an athletic person anyway. So whenever she reaches out, I'm like, okay. So it was good. So that's it. That's what's going on here.
Hey,
Hey,
Siobhan.
Nice job.
Go ahead, Zena.
I was just gonna ask, how can we support you?
I just think you guys are all great. Just whenever I feel like stuck, I think I'm going to reach out, like we were talking, Zena, about the webinar. I'm going to get some coaching calls on that from Pace. A little nervous about that. I don't really know what the hell I'm doing. So I'm getting over that anxiety. I'm going to just do it next week, Monday, starting tomorrow. I'm just doing it. It's just done. I've got my plan for the week. I'm just doing it. I'm not even thinking about the anxiety or not knowing what I'm doing. I'm just doing it.
Do you have Jason's
I
webinar
do.
training?
Yeah, I got to. That's the thing I got to do tomorrow is finish that other half of that webinar because I only did. And I actually found a 56-page document. Somebody had printed out notes on that webinar. Did you see that?
Yeah, I've made that too if you need it. No, I made it myself.
Oh, okay.
I took a
Great.
screenshot of everything. So.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I
Yeah.
printed that. I downloaded
But-
that, so I'm going to go through that too because I heard he is pretty quick in that one.
Okay.
So it's great to have that document.
Let us know if you need any help. I'd love to help you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You guys, is that a document you can share? I think I missed that.
It's in Pace under document under files.
Oh, I'm not in Pace.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I can share it with you. Yeah, or Amanda, either one.
Can you just put it, can
Yeah.
you share it on our Voxer?
No, I don't think so. It's 56 pages.
Yeah, it's probably a big file, Robin. So I think maybe
Yeah.
the best way to share it is like in a Google Doc or something, like a link to it, or even like
Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we ready for,
Okay. We have Jasmine.
yeah.
Jimmy, yay!
Go, Jasmine.
You got him? Yes? Yeah? Okay. Happy weekend, everyone. Sorry, like kind of jumping a little bit late. I was in a coffee shop. So, for what my declared, and I'm working on my launching of my summit, which is still I'm on the baby step. Getting the generator emails. This is the draft already done. So now I work on the speaker and try to based on the topic I pick it up. So now I'm working on like the potential speaker who will be in my list. So this is what I've been working on for this weekend. So later after we finish the call, I still need to have back and doing that part. So I'm hoping like at least by this weekend I can have 1 to 2 speaker which I can reach, at least get started to reach out instead of just waiting for 21 speaker. I'm going to find, I think just like take like a one baby step, just move forward and get some speaker, which is I want to move on to that. And the second thing about this week, which I think I also share in the Facebook about, I did have a little bit breakdown moment after I come back from the practice. Maybe it's just the enrollment concept in my mind. I still like say struggling like between me like enrollment and the sales and the thing. So that's why I talked to I reached to 2 people this week. One is my best friend, another is my ex-boyfriend. So with my best friend, it seems like it didn't work out the way I feel like it, because I thought it will be opposite because my best friend, we always talk. So I thought whenever I talk, she should be taking the information right away. So it should be more easier for her to say, let's go and check the website. But after I've been sharing, but end up just my best friend, she's telling me like, she's thinking maybe have another better way for her to, be changed, be a leadership instead of doing this kind of program. So that's why I feel a little bit turned down on that moment. So I just hold it back, and for this couple of days, I still get stuck on it until like I thinking, I need to give a call to my boyfriend, not my ex. So I'm beginning, I'm thinking maybe just send out email saying like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the same pattern as what I did before. But I feel like if I'm sending an email, then end up I won't feel connected. So it decided, finally, okay, I will just give him a call. So when I give him a call at the beginning, like, I'm thinking, forget about enrollment, everything else. So I'm just checking on him, like, how's the thing doing and how, like, sharing about and the topic. And then I keep telling him about how I get this information And of course, the way I prepare for my
Okay, then we got one. You got like 1 more minute. What's the best way we can support you?
Yeah, John, and you're cutting out a little bit. We're losing connection.
There's a lot of background noise from somebody.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, because I'm in the coffee shop. So I'm thinking now my stage, it's just like, I'm thinking I will write it down, something like that. I need people and see if you can also think of some speaker will be fit into my topic, like, inspired by nature. So I'm thinking like that.
What's your topic, gentlemen? Send us your topic.
So pretty much that is.
Janmin also posted in the private Facebook group, the PACE Facebook group, and ask people for recommendations. So leverage this team, our team, and the PACE team. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's all my sharing. Thank you, guys.
Amanda, hers is inspired by nature.
Oh yeah. Okay. Good.
Okay, I'll go last here. This is so fun to see all your.
It'll be interesting.
Hello, we on? Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, good. All right, so quickly, I'll wrap up with my declaration is that I am going to enroll 13 fully paid women into my retreat called Ignite Your Flame, Living and Embodying Your Badass Self. So this is a high-end retreat that includes one of my regenerative therapies. And it's for women, 40 to 60 that are really ready to rock their life really from a very personal core level. And so I've a lot of movement on that already. This has been in motion for a while. And I guess what I need most support on for me personally is just to stay connected to my meditation. And I'm doing that in different ways. And I've got 50 things always. And to be present in one moment is really my most important thing that I need to do, honestly. Because this will all happen. I see it happening. It's already got a lot of momentum. But for me to see it through, it's just me giving at least a half an hour to this retreat every day and not running away from it with all my other commitments. That's about it.
Robin, when is the retreat again?
It's June 21st. So I've got about 8.5 weeks. Yeah. And I'm right after this, I'm meeting with my co-facilitator. So just having, I've put this off because I knew I needed to do this personal work first. Yeah. And other stuff that I've done to really be able to embody the message that I'm putting out in the world.
And where's the retreat?
It's going to be here at my center in Santa Fe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this would be helpful too. If Zena, I had asked you too if this was possible. You can go to robinbenson.com and right on that front page, you'll see women's retreats. You can read through what it is. Just any feedback you women in particular have for me would be, for us really, Dr. Christy Wise and I would be great. The reason this is so important out of all the things I could choose in the world is that this is the work I feel like I'm going to move into after a 26-year career of doing what I've been doing. I'm still going to do that. And I want to do this deep women's work of really helping women activate themselves from the inside out.
That's great.
Coolio. So just Robin, ROBYN, Benson.com. All right. So how should we wrap this up? We're right on time. 1:30.
I love it. Robin, you're so good.
Good job, Robin.
Great job.
Love you as, yeah.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done. Super, super.
Woohoo.
Awesome.
Thumbs up.
So
A plus.
I feel for us to wrap up, how about we as a team agree to share your wins, daily wins in the Voxer so we can just keep the
momentum,
fire, keep the connection, and keep the engagement going. Like as you're going about your day, my invitation to everyone is to set daily stretches that is in alignment with your declaration. And then if you're encountering breakdowns, reach out to your team here, reach out to HCL2, reach out to me, right? Reach out to your buddy. There's so many levels of support. So I encourage everyone to do that, and then share your wins so that you're inspiring everyone on the team that, hey, this is what I created, and that's something that would not have happened anyway. And if you're experiencing breakdowns, share them as well, because we're all here to help each other and support each other to create the big results that we're all are committed to creating. Cool? Everyone is in alignment with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zena.
Awesome. Awesome. Love you guys
Thanks,
so
Katie.
much. Thank you. I acknowledge all of you for being early on the call. You guys are rock stars. You're awesome. So thank you so much.
Yeah. thank
Awesome.
Thank you.
Have a great afternoon.
Have
Thank
a great
you.
run, Carrie.
Thank you.
Carrie, we'll carry
And good
you.
job recording this, Robin. It's good that you're recording it.
Yes, if somebody wants that, I'll get that recording to you.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
Perfect. Good job.
All right, guys.
Love
Thank
you all.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, guys.